Guys, what's up? Eddie Harvey here. Breaking Bad to Haji review. Can we say best episode yet? In my opinion, it's up there. And guys, this episode was crazy good, and it's just things that have gotten explosive, and things are about to get totally out of control. Obviously, episode starts with Todd meeting with the. Obviously, Walt made the call and told Todd and his people what he told him what he needed a job for him and his uncle. But they showed Todd sitting there with what's her name, Lydia and uncle, and she, they made a batch for her, and it's got the quality up to like 76% or whatever, and it's not blue, and she's freaking out because it's not blue, so they decided to put some food coloring in it and all this good stuff, and Todd's sitting there talking to her, and what happened? Yeah, Todd's sitting there talking to her. And she's she sees him coming. She's talking to him, and she's telling him like, Tyler really needs you to get that quality up. So I don't know if she likes him or not, but he's definitely infatuated with her, has a crush on her. Todd's character's like this creepy dude, man. Todd is like a robot. He has no emotion. He'll kill anybody, anything, and not think twice about it. So he's clearly emotionless. So this guy is just do whatever. All right, he'll be standing there and drinking a cup of coffee and shoot you the next and keep going like nothing happened. You saw he was emotionless when he killed the kid, and he'll do anything, as far as whatever, for a person that he respects and wants to do something for. So I don't know how this thing is going to play in with Lydia. I don't know if they're going to try to take Walt out in the end or what. But anyway, because now he's infatuated with her, because she was drinking, like I said, he gave her a cup of coffee or tea or whatever it is. Told him she had a flight to make, and he's like sitting there talking to her, invading her personal space. When she gives him the cup back, he's like rubbing his fingers along her lipstick on the cup. So this dude is like crazy. Yeah, man. Todd is just a special guy. Very lethal though. That's what he is. I look at him as a true lethal weapon. So anyway, fast forward to after that they show Gomi's all pissed off because he feels Jesse blew the sting operation, and he's sitting there talking to them, and Jesse told him he knew a way to get to Walt, so they figured everything out. They were figuring it out. They said it was over because that didn't work, and Jesse's like, nah, man, that can't be it. And Hank goes, and they're gonna start trying to figure some other things out. So fast forward, they show Walt. Walt actually goes. When he calls him, he shows him making a call to say, hey, I have a job for your uncle. He's trying to set Jesse up. He's trying to weed him out. So he goes and pays Brock and his mom a visit, and calls Jesse, has her call Jesse to leave him a message. But Jesse doesn't know that Jesse is with Hank. Hank has his phone, and he answers. Hank's on top of all of this, right? And he tells me, yeah, nice try. That's how he knows what Walt's trying to do. So he never lets Jesse know that Walt was there. And they show Hank. He comes back, and he's at the house, and he has some ground beef. I don't know if there's a liver, caliber. I don't know what he has, man. But it looks like brains. He rolls it up on the ground, mushes it up, pours blood on it, make it look like brains. And next thing you know, they don't show him anymore. They're like, what the hell are you doing? this is what Gomi and Jesse looking like, what's going on? So they show, next thing you know, they show Gomi and Hank paying Hugo a visit. They found him somewhere. They got him because now they're just trying to find any type of way to get to Hank, to get to Walt, because found out Jesse knows that about what Walt. He loves his money. He'll do anything for his money. And they go to Hugo. Hugo pretty much spills the beans, man. They show Hugo the picture of Jesse. Jesse took a picture of the ground, making it look like he's dead, and Hugo gave up everything. He told him that he was next on the list, on Walt's hit list. He was like, man, I didn't know he's gonna kill him, man. And so now they're making it seem like he's in hiding, that Walt wants him or whatever, and that his buddy ratted out, and Saul ratted him out or whatever. So anyway, Hugo ratted out quick because they got to him fast. Excuse me, guys, I got a little cold here. But if you don't know anything about Hugo is actually Lavelle Crawford, very famous comedian, hilarious guy. Look him up, check him out. But anyway, next thing you know, they show Walt's at the car wash, and Skylar's there with Junior, showing him how to work the register. Junior's trying to leave him. She's like, no, you need to stay here. Just stay here. He wants to go home and get some things. And she's like, no, because he obviously doesn't know what's going on. Saul Goodman pulls up at the car wash, and he's talking to Walt. You know, he comes in, gets his car washed. He's out there talking to Walt, and pretty much saying that Hugo was missing. They can't find Jesse anywhere. So what's going on? What to do? This and that. And pretty much Walt just tell him keep looking. We'll find him. He'll show up. This and that. So anyway, Walt goes to meet with Walt. I think that's when Walt he went in and it went to Brock and go check out Brock and all of them. But before that, he met with Todd and his uncle guys. And he's like, look, I want this done. I'll triple it, whatever. And they're like, nah, dude, we'll do it, but we want you to cook for us one more time. And so he agrees to cook. So this is going to have something significant. I can tell it's going to be huge. But he's like, you got to cook after the job is done. So he thinks he has those guys watching out at Brock's and his mom's place because thinks Jesse's going to show up there and they want him, Jesse want him off Jesse there. And make it. He's still being emotionally tied to Jesse. Make it quick. Make it painless. They're like, yeah, we'll shoot him in the back of the head or whatever. He doesn't want to feel any pain. So he still has this emotional tie to Jesse. Walt's become a lot more emotional, obviously, since his cancer has come back, I believe. So that's where all the emotion is coming in at. And, man, this is where things just take a turn. Like, the episode gets super duper nutty crazy. So, I think I missed out on the part, yeah. So I screwed up a little bit, but here's what you got to understand. Let me go back to the car wash. When Walt's at the car wash, he gets a call from Jesse, showing him he sent him a picture first of a barrel of money. That's what he did, a barrel of money. Looking like it's in the desert, whatever. And he calls Jesse. And Jesse's like, yeah, bitch, I found your money. I found it. All 6 barrels of it because they don't know. Hugo was told about the barrels of money. He was like, I'm burning this one. And, Walt just breaks out of the car wash in front of, Skylar and Junior. He heads out because this is money. This is what he's built everything for. This is the whole point of him becoming what he has become. His life savings for his family. So he gets in the car and he's speeding and he's talking to Jesse. Don't burn my money, this and that, da 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 da. And Jesse's like, I'm burning 10 grand a minute till you get here. So he's speeding out to the desert. He gets out there and no one's there. Jesse goes off the phone and, he finally figured it out that, Jesse was never there. They were tracking him and tracing him. He just didn't know who was Jesse. Whoever Jesse was by himself, was trying to lure him out to the desert. So he gets out there. He calls, Todd and his people, his uncle guys, and give them the coordinates to where to come, right? And things that are about to go crazy at this point. So he's there. He's hiding out. Come on, I know you have some people come with him because he saw a car coming through the desert. So, and it's 3 of them. And he's getting off the phone. When he gets out, he sees it's Jesse, Hank, and Gomi. So he starts freaking out. And he tells Todd and his people, don't come, abort mission, whatever. Don't worry about coming. Do not come. So, and they're out there and, they get out, guns blazing behind Walt's car and looking for him. Walt, and, they call him. Walt comes out. Hands up. Walt has totally changed now. Emotion is gone because he's totally pissed. His whole mindset of Jesse now is if these guns weren't on me, I'll kill you right now myself. So, Walt, Hank gets him to come for it. Hank's gloating like Hank always does, and mocking Walt and things of that sort. And he calls Marie and saying, hey, I got him, and, I'm waving to him for you, all this crazy shit. And, I knew they were still coming. I knew Todd and his uncle and those guys, they weren't going to stop. They were coming regardless of what he said because they knew Jesse was there and they want him to do this cook job. So they're coming, so they put Walt in the back. Before they put Walt in the backseat, Hank's talking all this shit to Walt, saying all this stuff, and just standing there, and Walt is just straight focused in on Jesse, looking at him like, you piece of shit. And, he has him cuffed. He just looked at Jesse and just staring at him. And Jesse's looking all crazy and scary and, sporadic and spazzed out like he does. And Walt goes, coward. So he calls him a coward and stares at him. And Jesse walks up to him, spits in his face. And, Walt rushes him with the cuffs on. And they're ready to brawl, all this and that. And Gomi takes Jesse and goes to Walt's car and Walt's in the back, and that's when Hank puts the call in to Maria and standing there talking to him. Next thing you know, Walt sees the pickup truck and another car coming, and it's Todd and his uncle guys, and he's trying to warn Hank. He's like, oh shit, he's screaming, Hank, get in the car or whatever. He's screaming at them, and even when they pull up, they come out guns ablazing. I'm talking about they don't even start shooting yet. They just ready. I mean, AK-47s, everything, and Gomi standing there with a shotgun, and Hank has his handgun, and they tell them they're cops. They're like, show us a badge. They were like, put the guns down, blah blah blah. They're talking back and forth, and Todd's uncle looks at his right hand guy, and I already knew. Next thing you know, all the rounds just start firing out. So it's a big shootout back and forth. The truck waltzing in is getting shot up, and they're just letting off rounds, man, back and forth. Jesse's over in Walt's vehicle freaking out, and the crazy thing is no one got shot. So they're just shooting back and forth, but the shootout is not over. It's mid shootout, so that's how the episode ended, guys. So it's crazy. Going into next week, obviously there's still going to be a shootout. It picks up where the shootout left off at, and I'm just trying to figure out what the hell is going to happen. How is everyone going to get out of this alive? How are they going to not confiscate Hank money? I don't know. So I'm thinking someone's going to get kidnapped and dropped off. I don't know what's going to happen. Someone's going to die. Something's going to happen. Because I think 3 episodes left, so something big has to happen. But something big has already happened. So the plot is thick and things are getting nutty. And man, this is my Breaking Bad review, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, man, I make money making these reviews. That's why I'm in the middle of the night just waking up, making my review for you guys. I wanted to get it out there, not for that reason, but I wanted to get out here and share my review. And I enjoy doing this, but I make money doing this, and you can too. If you want to find out how you can, click the link below. You can watch a free video to find out how. With that being said, guys, hope you enjoy my Breaking Bad to Hajiilee, whatever the hell it's called, review. Until next week, guys, things are getting epic. 3 episodes left, and that's going to be it. So that wraps it up, man. Take care. Hope you guys enjoy. If you get a chance, when you get a chance, watch the episode. You will not regret it.